Hi, I'm Chap Bettis, author of The Disciple Making Parent, and this is my audio blog, where I read some of my blog posts in audio format for your convenience. Well, in today's episode, we're going to be thinking about the phrase, okay? And actually, I want to argue that okay is not okay. You know, the heart of The Disciple Making Parent is helping parents pass the gospel to and disciple their children. But inevitably, that spills over into some of what we might call Parenting 101. And in the Parenting with Confidence series, I use a study Bible analogy. And in a study Bible, there are inspired words from God that we're not to argue with. But there are also words that are commentary from fallible men or women. And these ideas are not inspired, but they come from wisdom. So I offer the following suggestion, knowing that it fits squarely in the Study Bible Notes part of parenting. I certainly can't point to a chapter and verse to back it up, but I do think it represents wisdom, and I would commend it to you. You know, as I observe parents giving commands to their small children, I often hear them ending with the question, okay? For example, Alex, give that toy back to Sarah, okay? Or, Jonathan, it's time to go. I want you to start cleaning up your toys, okay? I don't like that word pattern because of what it implies. It takes a command that should be obeyed and then it softens it. In essence, we're asking our children, quote, is that okay with you? It carries the tone of, quote, I'm giving you a command, but it has to be okay with you. You have to want to do it. If it's not okay with you, then you don't do it. I believe that our young children internalize that message and they become the arbitrator of whether they will obey the command or not. Positively, underneath this question is a desire not to be a military parent who goes around barking orders. We want to have an openness to more information, and those are good impulses. But I don't think they outweigh the possible negative message our children might hear. Well, let me suggest an alternative that both engages a young child after a command and yet does not seem to offer him a choice. It rightly places him or her under our authority. And it's the question, understand? Thus, a script might go something like this. Alex? Yes, Mom? Give that toy back to Sarah. Understand? Yes, Mom. Or something like this. Jonathan? Yes, Dad? It's time to go. Start cleaning up your toys. Do you understand me? Yes, Dad. This type of script should be going on tens or even 100 times a day. What are the components? Well, there's number one, a call for their attention with a response. Number two, a reasonable command. And number three, a question asking for their response and obtaining it. You know, this also works well when combined with the appeal rule. The appeal rule allows a child to say something like, please may I appeal, or please may I ask why. It allows the child to offer more information that the parent might not know about, and it prevents frustration by the child. For example, in our scenarios above, Alex might say, please may I appeal, Mom? What is it, Alex? Sarah told me that she was through playing with the toy. You see, the child is giving more information that the adult didn't know about. Or Jonathan might say, please may I appeal, Dad? What is it, Jonathan? I'm almost done building my tower. Can I just have a few more minutes? Thus, there is an outlet for an appeal. Loving parents try to combine asking for a response and an openness to more information by packing too much into the word okay. Instead of giving the child the authority to choose, retain that authority by asking, understand, and having the appeal rule as an option. Now, I don't believe that our child's eternal destiny lies on whether we do this as a family, and we don't want to judge others. But this idea does line up with the understanding of training our children to live under our authority. This pattern was a blessing to our family. Try it. I think your family will be blessed as well. Thank you for listening to the Disciple Making Parent audio blog. This material is found in the workbook of our video course, Parenting with Confidence. It's our course on the biblical foundations of parenting, and it's specifically aimed at parents of young children. So you can find more information on our website, thedisciplemakingparent.com, or you can visit parentingwithconfidencestudy.com. And if you enjoyed this episode, please consider telling someone else about the show and leaving us a rating. Both of those small things help a lot. Thanks for listening.